Badger, I think you're the only one that's there that's typed to us. I don't know whether anyone else is watching, but good evening and welcome to the first of the Vape Collective Hangouts.
Hey up, Badger.
Unfortunately, Gary Dibley from the IBVTA is running a bit late. He's had problems being stuck in London at Westminster. He is hoping to get on towards the end of the show, though. So, in the meantime, we have a new guest for you. We have Stuart from Vulkan Brothers. You will probably recognise him. You will probably recognise him from VT UK fame.
It's not fame. It's definitely not fame. Let's not have any of that.
So, Stuart, why don't you give us a bit of an introduction into yourself, if they don't already know you?
Yeah. I mean, I have to assume that some of the people watching this at least will have heard of me because there's a bit of crossover in our audiences. I'm a host on a weekly YouTube vape show called Vape Talk UK, Tuesday nights at 8, plug. We do general chit-chat, industry news, and generally slag off smock products as much as we possibly can. And then I also own a company called Vulkan Brothers, who make mech mods, RDAs, e-liquid, clothing, accessories, that kind of thing. And we're exhibiting at Vape Collective.
Oh, yes, they are one of our very first exhibitors that stepped up to the plate.
Yeah, we jumped on early. Yeah, we did.
You were very early. Have you got any questions for us, for me and Chris, while we're here as the committee about how Collective's going to run?
Well, I mean, I have a very limited experience of outdoor events because the only one I've vended at Vape Fest once, and that was with Endless Mods when I used to help them out at events. But that's the only time I've ever vended at an outdoor event, so I don't really know what's normal and how it should be and how it shouldn't be. And all I know is there's got to be good coffee. There's got to be plenty of quiet so that I can have some sleep because I'm very grumpy.
Are you camping, Stuart?
You what, Chris?
Are you camping or are you?
Yeah, we'll be camping. We'll be camping. We love to camp.
So there's plenty of peace and quiet far end at field.
Yeah, and then the only other thing that's important for me is are there going to be lots of interesting things for me to look at when I'm not busy?
Yeah.
Well, we're hoping that you're not going to be able to get away from your store because you're going to be that busy selling all your stuff.
That'd be nice. Definitely be nice.
But
last year, well, not last year, but the first year's event were, speaking to vendors, they never had it so good. They thought it was brilliant. Vape Fest is and always will be the daddy. All we can do, we're not trying to imitate Vape Fest. We've got a different approach than Vape Fest, whereas, as you probably know, everything, all monies whatsoever, any profits go to charity.
Yeah, as it should be.
We don't make a penny out of this. It's not about making money. I mean, I've heard silly things about Vape Fest and being charged over $1,000 for a pitch and God knows what else, but we've kept it cheap and affordable, as cheap and as affordable as we could for everyone.
I think Expo's the one that's probably guilty of charging a lot of money for pitches.
Yeah.
I did hear something interesting about Expo when I was there back in October, was it now? Last
October, yeah.
Their single small pitches that were starting out at sort of £1,000 for a small unit.
For a 3x3, yeah.
Ended up being at £300. Just so they could sell them.
I'd heard about stuff coming down at the last minute.
Yes, I heard it came down to £300 in the end. Because they were struggling to sell that amount of floor space they had.
My only question with that would be the people who
paid the full price.
Yeah, did they get reimbursed? That would be my
that would be my question as well to it, because I don't know the answer to that either.
You'd hope so, wouldn't you? You would hope that we live in a world where people are fair.
You would hope so, but whether it would happen is
all depends what documentation you signed and put your signature to. Did you read the small print and everything else that's involved in things like that?
But obviously, one of the big things for us is it's free admission.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
The only thing is there's a small nominal charge if you're camping, but the event for visitors is free admission.
But even that camping charge, the camping charge is nothing. What was it, £3?
£3 for a tent, and I think it's £4.50 for a camper van or caravan.
There you go. It's nothing.
And the only thing we do ask though,
caravans is there's no electric hookups. So if they're expecting to come and be able to plug the microwave in or charge the vape gear, sadly they won't be able to.
but the only thing we do ask is people do get tickets from the website, just so that we know what numbers are coming, and we can obviously take into account all the health and safety and the security aspects that we need to.
Yeah, yeah.
So, although it's not a chargeable ticket, we do ask that it just has those. You do get your tickets.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's reasonable. That's completely reasonable.
And the tickets are all done through Eventbrite. So you go to our website, click the link, and it'll take you straight to the Eventbrite site, and you can get your tickets straight through there.
Right.
You don't need to print your ticket off. As long as if you've got it on your phone, just show your phone.
All sorted.
That's it.
That?
So yeah, there's no need to print it off and carry paper around with you. It could be on your phone, confirmation, and Bob's your uncle, and it's all free. Like I said, people, when you say don't forget to get your tickets, people automatically assume there's a charge, but there's no charge. It's all free.
It just keeps things accountable, doesn't it? It just makes...
Exactly. I mean, we do have to jump through quite a lot of hoops as regards health and safety and security.
You need to know your numbers for fire safety and stuff, don't you?
Everything, yeah. But hopefully everything's covered. Everything on the insurance side is covered. There is liability insurance for third party on there. Most vendors will have their own insurance anyway. But I will say I don't know if we've got any other vendors watching yet, have we, Andy?
I don't think so at the moment. We've got Badger, I believe, came up last year, so he knows how the event was run last year. And obviously, we did have some teething problems, signage getting to the place and things like that.
Yeah.
We've taken all of that on board. We know where problems happened, and we are addressing them. Yeah. Publicity, we're addressing. We are getting the word out through a lot of different means, not just the Facebook this time. Yeah. We are going to be sending flyers out to all the vendors, so they can then pass them out, display them in the shops, pass them out to their customers, so the word will spread exponentially on it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the plan, isn't it? To hopefully cram the place. There you go. Mr. Mark Dolan's just turned up in the chat. Also,
hello, Mark. How are you?
Hey up, Mark.
We're getting all the vape talk here.
I was just twisting his ear before we came on, saying to him that he should come and do it with us.
Well, I have actually sent him a PM, but I've not had a response as yet.
No, well, I think, like I said to you before, I think a lot of people are going to wait a little bit and see how many vendors sign up and who signs up, and then sort of assess whether or not it's something they want to do. I think you'll probably find the last couple of months before the show will be when you'll get the most bookings.
Probably.
Well, I'm hoping that we have got, I think it's 24 or 25 booked vendors already, so the site is already half booked.
Half full. We have got room for expansion. We've allowed for 50 pitchers, but they're very generously sized pitchers, and there is room to add, if we have to, another 50, and another 50 if we need. It is that big, the field that we've actually got.
Well, to give you an example of that, I shall share the screen of what the site plan looks like for you. So there you can see all of those pitches that are marked out are all a 6 metre by 6 metre pitch with a metre in between each one. So that gives you an idea of how big the site actually is.
Oh, it is a massive, massive site. And if you look carefully, you'll see football pitches marked on there. And that'll give you a clue as to how big it is. I think there's 3 football pitches on there. So it's a fair old size.
Yeah, it's not bad at all, is it? There's plenty of space to run about.
It's excellent. And if you
there's also a fishing lake on site.
Well, there you go. You know how well vaping and fishing mix together.
Well,
seems like every third vaper you meet is a fisherman, doesn't it?
Well, we all seem to have expensive toys, don't we?
Yeah. Yeah, true.
One little thing I was going to mention was last year's event. There were a couple of incidents where light-fingered Harry came along and helped himself to a mod. I don't want to repeat to that if we can help it. So if you can sort of rig up, I don't know, a cheap security camera to your phone or something, I don't know what the answer is. You'll always get these people, chancers, that come along and lift things because they like the look of them and they don't want to buy them.
You see, what we do is we've got a team. There's usually 7 or 8 of us that do events.
Yeah.
And quite a few of us are quite big lads.
Yeah.
Yes, I saw you at Expo.
You tend to find that no one ever really feels like stealing from us. Which is lovely.
Like I said, at the last event, well, the weather was gorgeous. In fact, it was blistering hot, weren't it, Andy? It was
there was cases of people getting bad sunburn.
Sunburn, yeah. And a lot of the vendors actually brought the wares outside of the marquees and put them outside. You know, and you've got these hundreds of people walking past in droves, and it just needed a quick sleight of hand and a mod had gone.
Yeah, I wouldn't take my stuff outside. That's not a good idea.
Well,
no.
Just commented.
The event last year, we had a turnout of about 2,000 people, and we are looking to smash that number.
Yeah, we'll smash that. Yusuf Patel, defo going to be there. Well done, Yusuf.
Well done, Yusuf. We'll be glad to see you there. Obviously, you know what we look like now. So just come up, introduce yourself, and have a chin wag.
He's a bit of a local legend. That man is. He's
no pops. Yeah, he's a legend, all right. A legend in his own lifetime, I do believe.
Yeah, good fella.
Has anyone from the chat got any questions for us? Because obviously you can ask Stuart any questions you want. Preferably keep it on the vaping topic, though.
I was going to say, careful what you wish for, over after the chat.
Mark's joined us. Bloody hell, Mark. Come on, show your ugly mug and your hair.
Come on, Purple Ninja. We need you in here. Show people what the banhammer looks like.
Not just yet, thanks.
What did we all have for tea?
Oh, what did I have for tea now? Oh, I had salmon with a chili sauce on, a sweet chili sauce, new potatoes and salad. How's that?
Sounds a lot nicer than that tea.
Oh, what? Who's that one directed to, Mark? Stuart or Chris?
It could be me. He's always asking me questions like that. He likes older men.
I know what we didn't ask you, Stuart. What are you vaping on?
Oh, we're doing that?
We haven't done it yet, have we?
No, that is a good way to start these things. I've got the same two. Did you watch VT UK last night?
I'm afraid I missed it. I was tied up doing jobs.
Well, spoilers then, when you do catch up with it. I've got the same two that I had on the show last night. I've got one of these little Inikin Easy Watts with me 12 milligram. That's what I use for my Nick Fix.
For the job.
And then my 0 milligram is my 67 Neo, which is a little Belgian SLS printed alumide squonker.
Nice.
And I've got an Entheon on there with the new Ultim stubby cap.
Very nice.
What a nice little combination.
The Entheon, I'll tell you what, I was a little bit unsure of it when it first came out, but I genuinely think it's better than the Hadley. And the Hadley was, you know, it was everybody's baby, wasn't it, when it first came out?
I never had one. I've never tried one, to be fair.
Fantastic Atty, but a bit too leaky, and these don't leak, so...
I had heard I had.
I've got that little baby.
Oh, that's a nice looking little thing. What's that?
That is a Vactio Fusion. Absolutely superb. The pre-made Clapton coils in it. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous. Cool. Beautiful.
That looks beautiful.
That's got a nice bit of vape to it as well.
It has 3 settings, 30, 40 or 50 watts. I use it on 30 watts because it's plenty. It's a superb little device and so simple. And look, it's tiny.
You'll have to tell me where to get them from, Chris. That looks really nice.
It's Vactio, mate. Vaptio. Vactio Fusion.
I'm going to have a look right now.
I'll tell you something. For someone beginning in the sub-home route, absolutely perfect. Perfect little device.
Good evening, Chris. Welcome.
0 leaks at all. There's no leaks, no leakage whatsoever with it. And I'd recommend it to anybody, a beginner, a veteran. I mean, I've been vaping over 9 years, so I consider myself a veteran. I think it's a superb little device. And I got it from the Cloud House.
I'm just looking here that Vape Club UK are stocking them.
Well,
1500 bar integral battery, 2 different coils, one at 0.25 ohms, one at 0.8 ohms.
I think the 0.8 is for mouth to lung.
Yeah, that's more what I'd want it for, mouth to lung.
Nice little one for that then, isn't it?
That looks cracking for 40 quid, that. They're really pretty looking as well.
Hello, Mark. Welcome.
Hello.
Oh! It's got a shirt on, thank God.
Well,
Gotta be quiet, otherwise I'll get my bum chopped off.
in trouble with the missus again.
Always.
So, welcome, Mark. Do you want to introduce yourself, say who you are, and what you actually do?
Hi, my name's Mark Emsel. I'm the Ribena man, and I do as little as possible.
Yes, I warn you, Mark is definitely on his meds again.
Meds?
He's our resident nutter. We like
I sold them years ago. Fetch good money on black market.
So, what are you vaping on, Mark? Come on.
Me,
The other two have stepped up so far.
Tonight, I'm on my SVBF with my Haku and my brand new Rock Mods drip tip that I got today. Me purple one. Ryan sent it me. It's very nice. And I'm on, was it 6 milligram slime?
Oh, I love slime from Vaping King.
Yeah. They say recommend mixing it at 20%, but I'm a bit thick head, so I mix it at 30.
Oh, that doesn't sound like any bad thing. Doesn't sound like anything at all.
I like strong flavours.
It's a gorgeous juice, that is.
Interesting.
Yeah, I love my strong flavours. That's why I created FSB all that time ago.
The problem
no longer commercially available.
The problem we have with that slime is in our house, if we buy it, it doesn't last 5 seconds because me and Risa both love it.
Oh, it goes like wildfire, doesn't it?
I've never
Yeah, that's
had
a bit of a problem then.
Can you put a name to the flavour?
Boris, Bob, Frank, David. David's a good name.
He's definitely one of those.
He's off again.
Yeah. Well, I've got 3 mods in front of me at the moment tonight.
Go on,
Obviously,
what you want, Andy?
I've got the standard Rogue. Got my little Rogue on the go.
Oh, very nice.
Always tend to have a Rogue somewhere around. And then the other 2 are made by a person in this chat.
Oh,
well,
I've not made any mods.
yeah, I
two.
sell mods, but I don't make them.
I have those 2 little devils.
Oh, are we showing off Chris mods now?
Both made by Chris. One is just the Harlequin one with the checkerboard pattern. Nice little squonk box with a wasp on the top of it.
it's a Dennis, really, and it is a boy. It's not a girl.
That's definitely an affordable setup.
Mine's a mister.
And then we have his newest creation, which was the commission I gave him. He wanted a challenge. Boy, did I challenge him.
He wants a challenge. Right, I want a mod making out of a dog turd. There's a challenge for you.
What flavour would you like?
Oh, mint.
And to be fair, Chris has made this out of 2 colours of mahogany. And the quality of workmanship is out of this world, really. That's obviously the internals inside.
Nice.
They're good-looking, clean mods.
Oh, it's quality, and if you haven't checked out his page, please go and have a check out of his page and the kit that he makes.
Yes, and the very nice admin will let you in.
I think the last thing I had off Chris was the bare bones.
Hey, they worked.
Oh, God, that caused a lot of controversy, that did.
It did, yeah. I was really keen on it, though. I liked it a lot.
It was
I mean,
nice.
don't get me wrong, bare bones is not something that somebody just getting into vaping ought to be even looking at, let alone considering buying one. But if you're an experienced vapor, then it's no different from using a mech.
As long as you've got good battery wraps, it is a mech. It's, yeah.
As long as you know what you're doing, then yeah, you're all right.
There's no trigger lock, but then again, with a lot of mech mods, there isn't anyway. But it's not something that you're meant to be carting around in your pocket or taking out and about. It's something for just using in house, taking a vape, pouring down.
To me, it's something that sits on the shelf and people ask, "Oh, what's that?" And you get it down.
Exactly, it's a conversation piece, if nothing else.
Yeah, I agree.
It's not something that you should or really take out and about with you. It's not exactly pocket friendly.
It takes 2 seconds to flip battery out of it.
Besides, anyway, you made a wooden box for it.
I did, yeah, yeah, I did.
And then it's just a mod at that point.
But a friend of mine quit fags using a bare bones with a Nautilus on top. A great little device. A great little device. It worked. It did the job.
It did the job, yeah. Oh, you're the one that had Patch, are you, Chris?
Patch. Yeah, I thought I recognised his name. You still liking the Patch, Chris?
So, has anyone got any questions about what's going to happen at Collective and how we're looking at running it? Seriously.
I'd like to know.
That's
Obviously,
what the chat's about.
That's what it's about. It's your chance to ask us any questions, where we think it's going, what we think it's going to be like, and we could let you know which vendors have signed up already, couldn't we?
Well, you're the ringmaster on this one, Andy, because I'm on my phone. I can't see any comments or any chat or anything, so you'll have to let me know.
Well, you're not good enough, Mark.
Well, there is that.
Bear with me while I find the right file. Where's it all gone?
Oh, you're telling me I'm not good enough?
You're not.
Oh, okay. Has anybody heard out from Gary?
Not at the moment.
We say he reckoned he were getting in about 9:15-ish, so.
I can't find it. Can't find me paperwork.
We're very professional, aren't we?
Oh yeah, we're totally organised.
Oh yes, we do this all the time.
Almost reminds you of Vape Talk UK, doesn't it? You do?
I was going to say, I do this all the time.
So I'll go off the website because that's got most of the vendors on for us. So obviously, the sponsor that we've got for the event is Dripping Junkies, and then working through the list, we've got Tips by Big, who were there with us last year at the first event. We've got Custard Mods bringing their kit up, and I believe the last I heard they were going to be releasing a new mod at the event as well, weren't they, Mark?
I don't know.
Custom mods are 3D printed squonkers, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I believe they were going to. He was talking about possibly releasing a mod out at the time. We've got Drop Shot Stroke Spa Vapes are coming. They've signed up just recently. The Cloud House, which are friends of Chris. Emporium Vapor. Now, we're coming all the way down to the Devon for the next vendor, which is Hodges Homebrew, or Hodges now as it's called. So they're coming all the way up from North Devon to the event.
I've heard nothing but good things about them.
Yeah.
Got some nice juices. I tend to vape a lot of it because the shop's only about 4 minutes from where I live.
What was that juice that you're on about that time that sounded really nice from there?
What, refreshers?
Yeah, that were it. I still want to try that.
Well, if you haven't had any by June, I'll bring you some up.
Hey.
We've got Torchy Batteries is coming back for another year.
Good old Jim.
Oh, Jim's back again with all his batteries. Vape GB. We've got Thomas Peach from Sluice Juice. Paul Dargan from Tub Thumping. Obviously, we've got Vulkan Brothers. I think they're going to turn up, aren't they?
We're thinking about it.
Thinking about it.
We're thinking about it.
We
probably will.
The Tip Monkey. Urban Vapor. Another one from North Devon, VIP Vapors. Ashley Cole's coming up. Now, that's another long journey for him. And yet another one from the Bideford area, Frontline Juices.
Aren't they the ones that always have massive stands at Expo and all that?
Frontline were one of the big sponsors at Expo this year, weren't they? They had that big thing right on the carpet.
Yeah, they always go like really full blown, don't they?
Yeah, well, they've actually booked up and are coming up as well. There's Crystal Clouds have booked up. Vaping All Hours. I may well have missed one or two. If I have, I apologise to the ones I've missed, but I haven't got my other list in front of me. I know I've missed some.
Can I just stop you for a second, Andy?
You can.
Was it VIP Vapors, Ashley Cole?
Yeah.
Is that Ashley Twitch Cole?
Yeah, Ashley Cole Twitch or Twitch Cole.
Right. I just want to go on record to say I owe that man an apology. He posted something up on the page a couple of days ago, and I wasn't aware. I've only just found out this second now there is a book vendor, and I removed his post and posted up a warning. Just want to say apologies. Feel free to post up again. I apologise for that. I didn't know he was a vendor.
It's all right, Mark. For the next VC chat that we do, he's going to be the guest.
There you go. I can apologise to him in person. I didn't even look to see what it looked like. He was sharing some live stream or something, and I went. Obviously, my arsehole went. No, go!
I've just got a message, Andy.
Yeah.
Mr. Mark Dolan's just said that he would like to vend. He said he's not sure yet. We might work something out where Vape-esque and Vulkan Brothers vend together, because that is a thing we tend to do at events.
Yeah.
But he'll either have Vape-esque in our tent, or he might even get a tent of his own.
Well, if he wants to PM me, we can certainly sort something out for him.
Well,
I can send him all the info.
I've heard you say that.
And what I'll do is, obviously, when you PM me, Mark, what I'll do is I'll add you to the vendors group, so you'll be able to see all the information that's on there as well, with regards to marquee hires, generators, everything.
And do us a favour, Andy. Yeah. When you add another vendor, tell me.
He's been on the list for ages.
And then when they post up, I don't bloody delete them.
He's lucky he didn't get the banhammer.
Well, I do tell people when they book, if you post, you're allowed one pre-approved advert a week. Please put booked vendor approved by.
That is true. That is true. And I've said that myself, and it wasn't on there. So maybe that is my get out clause. That's my vindication. There was no.
I'm going to allow the get out clause on it.
Yes. I'm still sorry though.
So who's that? Chris Stacey looking at coming, is he? Oh yeah, come on, Chris. We want you here.
Yeah.
Is Dave Smithson in the chat?
Sorry?
Is Dave Smithson in the chat?
I don't know. I haven't been reading chat.
No, say he's the admin for Custard Mods, so he'll be able to tell you if they're releasing a mod there or not. I'm sure he said he was gonna.
I owe an apology to Addison Innovations. They're coming as well because they're sponsoring the cloud competition.
Yes, of course.
Hello,
Apologies
Dave.
all round then, isn't it?
Yes, we're all apologising tonight. I forgot about Jake.
I don't know.
David Smithson's just joined us. Hey,
Right,
Dave,
Dave. There you go, Andy. You can ask him now.
Hello, Dave. I seem to remember in a conversation, I don't know if it was with you or someone else, that you were thinking about possibly releasing a new mod at Collective. Excellent. Would love to see it.
Oh, yes.
Because
yes.
there's been, not only you, I think there's a couple of vendors that have said that they may be releasing new products at Collective, both on the juice side and mod side. So we could have some quite nice equipment coming out.
Yeah. We seriously like more vendors displaying the hardware.
Yeah, we were inundated by juice vendors last time. We really, really do need more hardware there.
And we've got a hardware vendor in.
Yeah, the people that brought hardware had a fantastic time. Fantastic time. They bloody got cleared out.
That's music to my ears.
I mean, I have been trying to get Eden back. Spoke to Lee Adler a few times. I've had a couple of good conversations with him. Last time I spoke to him before Christmas, he said they weren't sure. They really would love to come back, and they were going to discuss it with Andy. PM'd him just after Christmas, and as yet there's been no response back. He's seen the message, but there's just been no response back. So the guys are probably just busy at the moment, you know, beginning at New Year and that. So,
well, it's not. I think I know what Chris means. He's sort of the general run-of-the-mill mods. We need. Yes, it's nice to have all the high-end mechs and everything, but what we've got to bear in mind is, yes, a lot of us are advanced vapors, but you are also going to get very inexperienced or new vapors that will turn up as well. We need to have
all bases.
We need to have kit that will go across the whole range. So if you sell the standard run-of-the-mill mods, and that's what you use in your shop to sell, then fine, bring a store with those.
Yeah, your Aspires, your Inokins, your Smokes even.
The only rule of the event is no clones. That's it. That's what you like. No clones.
No clones. Well said, Mark.
That's the only rule of the event. If you want to come and sell bloody CE4s and Egos, go for it. It's all vaping. If you want to sell a Cigalite, sell it. Just don't bring your clones.
And I know from first-hand experience, there were a lot of starter kits sold last time. A lot of starter kits.
If you want to PM me, either later on, Chris, or tomorrow, I'll have a chat with you and we'll go through it all if you want.
I mean, what you've also got to take into account as well, yeah, there'll be a lot of vapors coming, but what'll probably happen as well is a lot of vapors will be bringing their other halves as well who probably don't vape. And my missus, she smokes, and so a lot of people might start vaping after visiting the event. You know what I mean? So it's good to have stuff to cater for those people as well.
Yeah, we had the general public just wandering in, wondering what it was all about.
And I think there was quite a few converts, if I remember rightly.
There were quite a, because I know Paul Greenwood at Vape GB, he did a roaring trade on those AIO things. Remember them when they first came out? AIO, all in one.
The Joytech ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. We could stock to them at one point as well.
They're absolutely brilliant devices.
I've showed you best little device for a starter now that I consider anyway.
That's obviously what I think sometimes as experienced with vapors, we do forget where we started from.
Yeah, I started on a ciggy like. Got me off the fags.
I started on a cigar like, and I was having the cigar like, and I was having to have a cigarette afterwards because I needed the hit from the cigarette because the cigar like didn't touch it.
Hey Chris, you know what my first mod was after me ego, don't you?
Boy, it was that bloody pipe, wasn't it?
That was the pipe. You've still bloody got one of them, you bugger.
I've still got it in my drawer.
Oh, mine, but I gave you that last bloody vape collective to chuff in fakes. Oh, mine, but he's built with 3 mods.
I'll try and get.
And he's still got the bloody thing I gave him to repair.
Give me till June.
I know I said there were no rush, Chris, but he's taking piss with it now.
So, has anyone got anything else for us that they'd like to know about?
Pick that pitch plan up again, Andy.
Yes. He would say that after I'd closed the document, wouldn't he? I'll find the right one now.
Oh, call yourself IT, man.
Well, I didn't think I needed it anymore, so I closed it.
Oh. Hey, what about that car sharing thing?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that one.
What, that one that you had me searching for?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go, that's the pitch plan. We'll let Chris go do his
Yeah.
bit on this.
Right, the pitch plan. Now, you've amended that slightly, haven't you, to put a space between.
Yeah, where pitch 12 is, on the orange,
Yes.
there is going to be a gap. There won't be a vendor in that space.
Right.
So people can walk part way round, sit down in the chill out area, come back out, do a bit, keep going backwards and forwards as you want.
Yeah.
It's just so you haven't got to walk all the way round to come back into it. You can stop part way round.
Yeah.
I might even take one on the back row out as well, Chris. Put the 16-17 area.
For the lows.
The 16-17 area so people can get to the toilets.
Yeah, yeah. Now you can see that clearly marked on there is the first aid tent.
And we do have the big.
By one at lads. What's his name? Robert Dennis is a paramedic. He's taking time off work to attend that. Next to that is that long white oblong. That's where we're hoping to put the food vendors down there, away from the clubhouse. Clubhouse sells food and cheap beer, but there'll be food vendors up there as well. And like Stuart mentioned, we want a nice coffee vendor there.
Oh,
does nice coffee.
I just want it on tap.
Yeah.
Now,
Well,
the one thing
No, you want it on an intravenous drip, Andy.
Yeah. The one thing I will say, and Parklands are very proud of it, rightly, is the cricket pitch area.
Yeah.
It's out of bounds.
It's out of bounds like a motherfucker. If we want to come back next year, then you stay off that grass.
Yeah, yeah.
They're rather proud of that.
The other thing I'd like to mention as well, no clouding in the members' bar area. That is a big, big no-no. We've got to respect that. I mean, we've got the ballroom, which is a massive area, with the stage and that's probably where we're going to be doing raffle. We also got the private upstairs room as well, but we've got to respect the members' bar. I mean, there's going to be members of the club there drinking over the weekend and that. I mean, there were complaints about it last time, and the venue has stipulated we must respect that. So,
that's
if
not
you don't get the event shut down, it's that.
Right. The only other thing I've got is how to play with mapping. I've taken this idea basically from VT UK's map of stupid,
Right.
where you've been putting up where people had made mistakes and things. But what this is for is for people to put, if they don't mind doing car sharing, if you can put your location down, if someone lives then close to you, they can contact you and you can work out whether you can tie up to cut the travel costs, try and get people to the event that haven't got transport.
Yeah.
And there is obviously a link on the Vape Collective 2 Facebook page, which will take you to the map, so you can actually plot yourself on there.
If anybody lives anywhere near where I've marked myself on that map, you're more than welcome to a lift.
I think it was in middle of North Sea somewhere, weren't it?
Yeah, well, I did it twice. Once in middle of Irish Sea as well.
Right.
That's just a boy that looks like you.
If I was a boy.
Right. I have nothing else for anyone. Has anyone else got anything that they'd like to add?
Doncaster has got a great rail network. You'll find most trains will go to Doncaster.
Yep, that's how we'll be getting there.
Without too many changes. There's a good bus network, but ideally from the station, Stuart, 5 minutes in a taxi. 5 minutes.
Well, I actually posted up a map on the Vape Collective page, plotting in between the train station and the event, and you can see on that it's quite close.
You could literally
Our plan
in 15 minutes.
Our plan is to hire a man with a van to take the stock for us, and then race him up there on the train.
Let's see who can get there first.
Race him up on the train? Why? Is he going to be driving on train tracks?
No, he'll be driving on the road. We'll be on the train.
Just going racing.
And where are you coming from again, Stuart?
Bath, southwest.
Bath?
Yeah.
How far is that then in miles, do we know?
Bath to Doncaster, Jesus, it's a ways. Let's have a look. Let's find out.
Not as far as mine, I bet.
You can know.
Yeah. Andy's holding record so far.
It is 195.9 miles.
Is that all?
Hell, that's a fair old hike.
Is that all, Stuart?
Yeah, 3 hours, 24 minutes, apparently.
Bloody hell, I wish mine was that.
It's showing off now.
It's going to take me ages to get there.
Well, AA on their route planner was saying that mine was a 5 hour, 5 minute journey.
That's a big one. That's a big one.
But it's either committed or I ought to be committed. Now, Mark, didn't you have the flyer on your PC with the directions on the back of the flyer?
Yes, it's on my. Well, I do everything on my phone. It's on my phone, but as soon as I'm talking to you on it now, I'm at a little bit of a disadvantage.
Yeah,
I've got it on my PC, but I don't know how to do it.
That's all right. We'll put another copy of it up into the group so that
I'll tell you what. Give me 30 seconds. I'll PM it to you, and then you can bang it up on your little graphic doobie what's it face.
Yeah, no worries.
Right.
Just wait for the technology again.
Ooh, I've shut it down. It's running in the background. I can still hear everybody. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. That works nice.
Yeah.
Right. Give me.
No farting. What's he looking for? The flyer that shows how to get to the event.
More important, where are we all going for a drink at night? Well, I believe the bar is open.
Oh, the bar's up. We've got 3 bars to go at. We've got a own private bar upstairs where you can throw your clouds. It's a nice room. It's a nice big room with a bar in the centre. You can seat comfortably, I would think, about 100 people, probably more. We've also got the use of the ballroom, which is absolutely massive. During the day only, I must emphasise, we've got the public bar, but at the evening it's for members only.
Oh, Gary's back. He's got a message on admin chat. Gary's back, so he should be in soon.
Oh, good lad. Oh, he hasn't done bad.
He hasn't done bad for him. Right, I better send him a link actually in a minute, haven't I?
Yeah.
Right, we have. Mark has sent me some pictures. Now, the most important page for most people, the bar prices.
Check these out, Stuart.
Sorry?
Check
The bar
these
prices for
out,
you.
mate.
Oh, I don't drink. The bar prices are no good to me.
Oh my God.
I'm
I'm
sure.
the same. I don't drink either.
I'm sure Dave would like to look at those prices. Unfortunately, there's no price of Ribena on there.
Oh, don't you worry. I know full well they sell blackcurrant there.
Right, that is the back of the flyer. So that's giving you the information on how to get to the site.
Yeah, it caused quite a lot of confusion last time, actually, getting into the site.
Yeah, you just have to turn off before you think.
Yeah.
Because my sat nav took me straight to the
You're
main
driving
road.
up the whole road, the main road out to Doncaster, and you see Vape Collective on your left. You've missed your exit.
You've gone too far.
The problem is with sat navs, because I had it when I put the sat nav in, and I did it this time round when we went to look at the event. When your sat nav tells you you've arrived, you've actually passed the entrance, and when it says you're arrived, if you looked at side, you can see the event fruit fence, and it's like shit.
Yeah.
So
that's one word for it.
Yeah.
We are going to put signage up. Big yellow signs with black letters on. And that's all that signage will be up this year, without a doubt.
I mean, last year we tried to do it the right way. We asked the council if we could put signs up, and they said no, this, that, and other. This year we're just going to say bollocks to it. We're not asking nobody. We're just going to put them up. Ooh. Don't know why I'm sending you this, Andy, but that's the pipe I were on about.
Gary will be home now, and I would imagine he'll be having a well-earned cuppa.
Either a cuppa or a pint.
Just to chill out for 10 minutes before
I think he's had a long day.
Faces your questions. Yeah, he's had a long day in Westminster. That lad does a hell of a lot for this community. A hell of a lot.
Yeah, in them pictures I sent you, Andy, there's picture at ballroom, picture at members bar and that. Still can't find this map thing.
I put the one up that you sent already.
I can't see. I'm in my picture gallery.
Right, so this is the room that we can cloud out, is it?
Which is
the ballroom, the one with the staging.
No one's going to want to be inside.
No,
this is in the evenings. We can cloud that place out to our heart's content.
Oh, lovely. And we've got the stage as well.
Yeah.
We'll have to stick 3 people up on stage singing.
Yeah, there's a recess.
Well, I'm going to have a word.
And it's full of chairs.
I'm going to have a word with Paul Shirley from Hodges, because he actually does DJing as well. So I'm going to see if he'll do a set for us.
Yeah.
As long as we don't get black lace and agadoo and stuff like that, you know what I mean?
Oh, bring it on.
Yeah, that's the ballroom. So we've got lots of space to use.
Like I said, we've got a lovely room upstairs. Superb room. And that is our room.
Yeah, unfortunately, Gary's just got back from Westminster. He's absolutely knackered out. So what we'll do is we'll have to get him onto a later show. So please get your questions into us. Stick them on our page. We'll ask him those when he gets in next time. And you can quiz him to your heart's content. But I think because he's just got back from Westminster, we need to give him a bit of a time just to chill out.
Of course, yeah.
But it's been nice having Stuart's company here with us tonight.
Appreciate that, Andy. Thank you, mate.
And hopefully you all know now a bit more about Vulkan Brothers. And don't forget to check their website out.
It's not quite live yet.
It's not live. Oh,
no, a little bit of legal red tape is keeping it from going live. It's literally all finished and all ready to go, but we have to have an SSL security certificate because we're selling online.
Yeah.
And in order to get an SSL security certificate, I've basically got to take out a new mobile phone contract in the business's name. So I'm waiting for that to come through before the website can go live.
Okay, what I will say then is please check out his Facebook page.
Yeah, if you're interested in learning more about Vulkan Bros, look at the hashtag I Am Vulkan Facebook group. Or look at hashtag I Am Vulkan on Instagram. That's probably the easiest way to find out what we're all about. But it's basically vape lifestyle, mech mods, RDAs, juices, clothing. We've got all sorts on offer. So check us out and have a look, see what you think. And we'll be at Vape Collective.
What's the name then, Stuart?
Vulkan Bros. That's VULKAN.
Oh, it's K. Right.
Yeah.
So, unless anyone else has got anything else to offer for us, obviously, in future, check out your VT UK regular slot on a Tuesday at 8 o'clock. There's another plug for you, Stuart.
Cheers, mate.
But I can apologise now to anybody that's joined, hoping to have a word with Gary. Unfortunately, he has had a busy day in Westminster. These things can't be avoided. But we will make sure next time we pick a day when he's not working.
Well, to be quite honest, he said he weren't actually meant to be in Westminster today. Something came up and he had to go in, so it was unavoidable.
Yeah, unavoidable. Sorry about that,
but what we're going to try and do is have one of these sessions, perhaps every other week, just so we can keep you up to date where we are. We're going to try and get some guests on. Yeah, we're going to try and get some guests on each week, so different vendors, so they can explain about their company, how it started, where they're all looking to head for, and what they're after.
Well, Gary said if we could reschedule something towards back end of next week, so looks like he's going to be free then. Right.
Well, we'll schedule something, and obviously I'll pass the details on to Stuart to post in to VT UK, and we look forward to seeing you all again.
Yeah, I'll be seeing you all soon. Get to meet some of you in person for the first time.
We'll try not to fall over you coming out of the bar.
I'll probably be asleep by then, mate. Don't worry about
that.
Anyway, thanks for that, and catch you all later.
Bye, gentlemen.